Hello, and welcome to a new episode of Climb, the Confident Leader podcast. Today, we are currently navigating a transition where data and dashboards are commodities, but human centered intelligence is the only true competitive edge. To lead effectively in this AI driven era, we must bridge the gap between technical complicity and leadership influence, core pillar of AI leadership today. Our guest today has mastered this challenge over 15 years in the multifamily housing sector. She has led a team supporting more than 1,400 property management users across Yardi, RealPage, and AMSI, ensuring that complex portfolio don't grind to halt when technology fails. In her world, IT isn't about fixing computers, it is about protecting data, navigating compliance, and most importantly, supporting the people behind the systems. I'm your host, Rahul Karan Sharma, and I'm here dedicated to helping leaders moving from invisible to becoming an influencer. On that note, please welcome our guest today, the Director of IT Services at Help Desk Reality, Lara Hamilton, to the Climb Confident Leader podcast. Lara, welcome to our show. How are you doing today?
Thank you so much. It's so great to be here. I'm doing great.
Awesome. We are very fortunate to have you on board, and we are very interested to learn more about your journey. So, can you please share with our audience your leadership journey? What kind of mindset shift you had to go through to become the person who you are today?
So I started out in a banking background, working in banking operations. And when I moved into this position or this business with multifamily and with property management and all of the things on the IT level, I had to change my mentality, my way of thinking, because banking and accounting are the opposite. And so everything we do in our software now is the opposite of what you do in banking. So credit is the opposite, and everything like a negative is bad on your bank account, right? But it's a
Yeah.
credit on your ledger if you've got a prepay. So it's very different. It was very challenging to switch
Mhm.
gears on that. I think that was my biggest hurdle mentally. And then to go into a mindset of what we're doing every day is not just IT work. We're helping people help people. So,
Mm.
what I mean by that is we are fixing a printer, but that printer could be the difference between at least being printed off and the person on a Friday afternoon being homeless or not. And so we take what we do very seriously.
Mhm.
And we really care about what happens to the people at those communities that we're supported.
Awesome. Well, I like that motto that helping people to help them. It's so important because IT has happens to be the backbone for all our major corporations or for everyone rather. And it is very important that the IT help desk people are available when your user need help. That's very, very important. So, Lara, when I was doing my research, I got to know that your company actually bridges the gap between property management and IT support. So, how does that unique advantage point shape your view on leadership and influence?
Well, I deal with a lot of leaders, leaders at properties, property managers, district managers, all the way up to VPs and people like that. And so I can see I have a lot of people that I work with that are mentors to me that I look and I see how they do things and um and I can be the same thing for them. We complement each other well. We work together well. It's all about making sure that we're there for each other and bringing each other up. I have a fabulous support system here. The team at eResources is amazing, and my department specifically is great. And so, we really just work together to accomplish the goals that we have.
Awesome. And I was fortunate enough in my corporate career, Lara. I was fortunate to have the IT team who was always there to support me 24/7, whether it was a weekend, evening, early morning, they were there. So I really appreciate all the work that our team at the back end does and your team is doing to support your customers. Now, in an environment, Lara, where leaders struggle with technology, and then we ourselves had some struggle, before our start of our episode. Uh, how do you and your team actually teach the human side of IT it is very, very critical. And what does that mean for someone trying to lead from the middle, having that human side aspect? What's your thought on that?
Well, I think the most important thing to remember is patience. It's very difficult to help someone if you're not a patient person because you have knowledge that they do not have. So you're having to share that knowledge in a way that they're not doing it every day. And what I tell my people is something that we're doing all day, every day is easy, but to someone that's never done it, it's very difficult. And so just to have that mentality and remember patience, patience, patience when you're working with
Mm,
someone. Nobody it doesn't have to
absolutely.
be a CEO, and it doesn't matter who they are. You know,
Yeah.
if you've never done something, it's new to you.
Correct. And as you mentioned that for the IT person, that problem that the user is facing would be very simple. But the frustration that the user is having, we need to feel that frustration instead of just making it that, hey, not a problem, I will help you. We need to mirror that emotion that the user is going through when they are frustrated. So, yeah, it's definitely important. It's just not about the tech skills; it is the patience also very, very important. And Lara, in the cybersecurity and AI, these are very, very complex topics for many professionals. How you and your team actually simplify them and build that confidence in leaders who feel out of depth. What are some of the steps you guys do or you guys take?
Well, I think the first thing is remembering that AI sounds like a scary thing. It's new, it's up and coming, it's the buzzword, it's all the things, right? But you're using it every day, even if you don't realize you're using it every day. And so remember that it seems scary, but once you really realize, okay, every day I use my cell phone, I'm using AI. If I Google something, it's using AI. And so bringing it back to the basics, I think is helpful, but also remembering input in, input out. So if you're putting information into AI, so say ChatGPT or one of the other softwares out there, if you're putting information into it, it's also using that information to help someone else across the world.
Hmm.
And so you don't want to put your secret sauce recipe in there. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's
Mhm.
that's the security part of it, is to make sure you've got security measures put in place in your company and that you have really thought through. Some of the companies I work with had a monthly AI committee meeting just so that we can talk about how AI technology has grown and what it means for our company today.
Correct. Yeah, I think you are bringing a great point not to release the secret sauce on these chat GPT or probably Claude or Gemini. And what I have experienced, Laura, is today the leaders, the way they are leveraging AI is just from a tip of an iceberg. Probably they are just leveraging maybe 10% or maybe less than 10% the capability that AI has. And they're not realizing the true potential of AI. And it's very, very important for, and companies, on the other hand, they are spending millions, billions of dollars on these technology, but not training people to learn or to do things on AI is one aspect. It is the framework, it is the mindset shift that people need to have to really unleash the true potential of AI. And I'm
Right.
glad that you and your clients, you're doing that monthly calibration is very, very important. Otherwise, things will just have those loose ends. Great, great
Yes,
job.
thank you. And AI is not meant to be, and I think this is the thing that I hear the most, that it's going to replace my employees. That's not what it's for. That's not going to happen. It's going to make your employees more productive. It will free them up to do things that have been put on the side when they've got so much on them and they're having to spend 2 hours on a spreadsheet, things like that. It can help in those ways, but it is not an end all solution to replace all your. That's not what it's for. It's a tool.
Correct. And I 100% agree with you. And yes, I'm also hearing a whole lot in last couple of years that AI will replace human, AI will replace a lot of things that probably are being in use. But whenever I hear it, and if I look back, every time any technical advancement has happened in the world, it has the things have gone for better, and it has created more opportunities for people.
Right.
May not be same opportunities, but then more opportunities are getting created. So I always tell in my leadership workshop, Lara, is it's not that AI will replace people, but people who do not use AI will be replaced by people who are leveraging AI.
That's a very good way to
That's the
put it,
key.
yes.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it's like the old things like, my grandmother worked on a switchboard, and she had to
Mm.
plug in the to get to change the calls. Well, those don't exist anymore. Technology is gonna change and grow, and, we just have to grow with it and pivot
Yeah.
and learn the new things that come up, and it's exciting, actually.
Correct. Now, for our new leaders, Lara, who don't have the formal authority, maybe they are just managing systems, supporting teams, or driving change. What one behavioral shift you would recommend right now for them to navigate it at their best?
To navigate AI?
To navigate the formal authority, because today not everyone who is having a title is managing a team. Sometimes people, they do not have title, they do not have formal authority to do something, but still they are managing systems, still they are supporting teams. So for those people who do not have the formal authority, how they can navigate in this world of AI and the complexity that IT is also bringing, or the cybersecurity, all these things that are bringing to the table.
So, I think the biggest thing is remember, you know, the for me, I have clients, I have customers that we support, but we also have an internal team here, and those people are also my customers, and those are the
Yeah.
people that I support as well. So even if you don't have a direct team under you, you're still supporting people and you're helping people within your organization or outside your organization that are critical in what you do. We all build on the next person. And so the people that work for me, if I couldn't do what I do without their support. So it's
Mm.
not just this is my team. It's we are a team together, and with what they do, it helps what I do. And I couldn't be on this call with you if they weren't doing the things that need to be done every day
Mm.
for clients
Right.
that we support.
Yeah. No, I very much second to your thoughts, because in many environment there is this concept of the internal customer and external customer,
Right.
and specifically teams like yours, you have two different customers, and you never know who are you leading, who are you dealing with. So it's very important to, as you mentioned earlier, to have that kind of patience to navigate to any situation that comes around you. Very
Right.
important.
Well, and one of my main things that I try to remember is if you cannot have someone that can slide into your position, you can never grow. And so always be willing to share your knowledge, your ideas, your thoughts with the people around you because you want to see someone else succeed as well. Even if that means, okay, that person could do my job. That's great. That means I can do the next job up. And so we want to continue to grow those employees and we want to keep that longevity of employees as well.
Correct. Now, you are managing IT team for long, and in IT, it is not that easy for everyone to climb the ladder to become a leader. They work mainly in the individual contributor role. So, anyone who's listening to our conversation, who is part of that IT team, who aspired to become a leader, but the situation is that they may not have a spot. Any words of wisdom from you to them to navigate their career in a space where leadership roles are very limited?
Sure. So I will tell you what worked for me, and that is tenacity and a little bit of stubbornness, being willing
Mm.
to do things that were not necessarily my job, but to learn things that sometimes people didn't want me to learn. And to not let the software or the hardware win. Learn, and it doesn't matter what your end game is. It's the goal is that path that it takes to get there, right? Once you're there, you're there. But it's all those things that you do in between, and sometimes things seem like really difficult to go through. I've been through some really difficult times in my career path, but those things led me to where I am today. And so don't
Mm.
ever give up. Keep fighting and keep learning.
Wow. So never give up. So all the individual contributors, if you are in a situation where the leadership role is limited, that does not that should not define you. You continue to do what you are supposed to do, which is giving your best, sharing your knowledge, and you never know how things might turn around, and those leadership opportunity will come if you are meant to become a leader, if you are having those qualities or those personality traits. I'm sure you will never remain hidden. Someone will spot you and will be giving you that leadership role. So,
That's right. It
thanks
goes
for.
in your personal life as well because, you know, if you're in traffic and you're an angry driver and you're cutting people off and, you know, that could be somebody that you're going to be in a meeting with one day. You never know
Mhm.
who you're going to be in front of. If you're going to be in line at a restaurant and you're getting frustrated, is the person in front of you or behind you? They're going to see how you act and how you react to things. It's not just about what you know in your industry. It's about how you treat people because when people invest, they're investing in the person.
Absolutely. It's all about the individual that matters a lot, and how you project yourself, how you are thinking, how you are behaving, not just in the office or in the corporate environment, but outside as well. Whether it is a happy hour, whether it is a company luncheon or a company retreat, it matters a lot. And people, it is very unfortunate to say this, but then whether you like it or not, the moment you become a leader, you become the talk of the town. You become that visible person. People will watch you. People will see each and every move of yours, whether they you want them to see or not. You are being watched. So we need to be very, very mindful outside the office as well as inside the office also.
Yes.
Uh,
Well, you never
on
know
that
what
note,
opportunity you're going to face outside the office as well.
sure, sure, because opportunity will not call you or give you a text message that, hey, I'm coming. It will
Yeah,
just come to you. So you need to be prepared.
that's right.
So, Lara, what is next for you and the help desk reality? How are you expanding your influence, and how can our listeners engage with your work to make sure that they take the advantage of the amazing team that you have?
So what we're doing right now is we're building a team of individuals that are unique. They each have different strengths in IT that they can bring to the table, share that knowledge with each other to bring everyone up. With that being said, we're also very unique in the way that we support our clients. We do it I'm going to call it the old school way, where you pick up a phone and you call someone and they answer the phone and they help you. And, you know, as much as we love technology and we love AI, we want to give that personal touch to our client because we feel like that they are in the moment when they need help. They need it immediately. They don't need it tomorrow. They need it today. Our goal is to give that unique service that other companies don't do. Actually, they've just gone away from it. The people that help you are the people that are in the office day to day doing everything. So it's not you know who you're going to get. You can call up and you can say, "Hey, let me talk to so and so," and they're going to be there to help you. Um,
Mm,
so that's one of the things that sets our company as very, very to the side, makes us different.
very good. And if your prospective client is listening to our podcast, and if they want to work with you, what are the ways for them to connect with you and make sure that they reach out to you and get the advantage of your team services?
So you can email me at lhamilton@eresources.com. You can go to our website, helpdeskrealty.com, or our overall company website is eresources.com. And you can reach out to us any of those ways. But
Okay.
we're more than happy to help you. But we do have a very specific business model, which is we want to help you understand your processes, work as an extension of your company as a partner, not just as a vendor that helps you. It's more of a partnership is what we do.
Mm, absolutely. And we will include all the information that Laura has shared on our show notes so that you can interact with them. And before I move to a rapid fire round, one last question for you, Laura, is who are your ideal customers? Who do you think would benefit more from the services that you offer?
Well, we support all various types of companies across the board. My department specifically supports property management companies. And I think that we can benefit anyone that's got from 10 properties all the way up to 500 properties. We support now and can, and I think we do a really good job of it. If you're using Yardi or RealPage software, we have an entire team that just supports the software that can navigate. Do you have affordable housing properties? Do those properties use tax credit certifications? Are they HUD? Do you have to have a baseline import when setting up a new property? All the things that happen on those properties, we're very familiar with. We've had decades of experience in it, and it's our life.
Sure, sure. So listeners, if you are a property management company or if you know anyone, help them to get the advantage of amazing services that Lara and her team offers. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Uh, on that note, we will move to a rapid fire round, Lara, where I will be asking you 5 questions and looking forward for your spontaneous responses. Okay. The first one is a quotation you live by.
Oh, wow. Do unto others as you should have them do unto you.
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
I am biologically a night owl, but I have to be a morning person for work.
Okay, okay, fair enough. What is one daily routine you never skip?
I never skip drinking my coffee in the morning.
Okay. And what's one leadership skill you wish someone would have taught you earlier?
Wow. Asking the right questions in interviews.
Okay. Yes, that's very, very important. It's all about the art of asking questions. The final one, if your career were a Netflix series, Lara, what would be the title of season one be?
Wow. Chaos.
Yeah. All right. That's very good. Now we are just wrapping up our episode. But before we do that, I wanted to share my learnings. And this is the time for you, listeners, or if you're watching us on YouTube, to put it in comments your biggest takeaway from our episode today. For me, the biggest takeaway was that IT team is all about helping people to help people. The mindset you need to have if you're a part of IT team is just not about technical competence you have, but it is about that nature of being kind, being helpful, because that is why you exist. So focus on that aspect. Another aspect that Lara shared, as an ID professional, you need to have patience. Have a lot of patience because you do not know what kind of mindset the person who is calling you has, what kind of frustration they are having, what kind of challenges they are having. So instead of just making it sound like easy because the work is easy for you, you need to make sure that you are mirroring their feelings, you are mirroring what's going in their mind, and have patience. We had a good discussion around the AI aspect. So Lara also suggests that AI is not going to replace people, but AI will replace people who are not using AI as effectively as they should. So if you are today struggling with AI, leverage your knowledge, leverage your peers around you to see how you can leverage AI. And AI, you need to be very, very cautious while using to avoid putting your company's information or confidential information, and learn to go above drafting summaries or asking for ideas for your travel. Go above and beyond from that aspect to leverage AI. Finally, two more things which I learned today from Lara and her thought leadership is always be helpful, always share your knowledge. It's your knowledge that will take you to the next level. It is your knowledge that will really create your own persona, your own brand. And finally, never give up. You have to have the tenacity. You need to really step up your game at every time, as you never know when the opportunities will come to you. With that said, it was a pleasure to have you, Lara, on our show. We thank you and your team for amazing work that they have been doing, and wishing you lots of success in 2026. Thank you again.
Thank you so much.